first. Y'all bear with me. I'm nervous and I really don't know why. But this is actually my first YouTube video, and so it's basically like just a little like Q&A to like kind of just get to know me and like kind of introduce myself type thing. But yeah. So hey y'all. For people that know me, hi. For the people that don't know me, hi. And yeah. So let's get started on these questions. Okay, so the first question is, what's your name? So for anybody that doesn't know me, my name is Trinity, Trinity. Most people call me the Trinity, or most people call me Trin or T, either one. But yeah. Okay, so the second question is, how old are you? So I am actually 18. As of right now, I am currently a senior in high school. But fall of 2021, I will be considered a college freshman. So, okay, so the next question is, where are you from? So, I am actually from Dallas, Texas. I live though on the outskirts of Dallas. Like I don't actually live in the city of Dallas. But when people ask me where I'm from, I just say Dallas because I mean it is Dallas, y'all. Dallas is so small. Everybody know everybody. Trust me, if you think they don't know each other, they do. So yeah, just Dallas. Okay, so the next question is, when is your birthday? My birthday is actually February 4th, 2003. My zodiac sign is an Aquarius. So all my Aquariuses out there, y'all know we just a little crazy, but y'all know that we mean well. We mean very well. Okay, so the next question is, what are my favorite hobbies? So my first favorite hobby is dancing. I love dancing. My best type of dance is probably majorette, somewhat hip hop, not really though. Lyrical contemporary, I'm okay at it. But I'm definitely gonna have to say majorette is probably my best. My second favorite hobby would probably be shopping. I love shopping. I love buying clothes, stuff like that. And I'm gonna have to say my third favorite hobby is probably reading. I love reading a good book. Call me a nerd if you want, but I love reading a good book. Depending on how good it is, I might be able to finish it within a few days. But if it's like good, but it's not that good, I'll probably finish it within a few weeks. So okay, so the next question is, what is my favorite color? So actually, I don't have just one favorite color. I actually have 3 of them. You will never, if you catch me wearing them, it might be a good day, but you probably will never catch me wearing them. But my favorite 3 colors are yellow, turquoise, and orange. I don't know why, I just love them. I love the colors. There's no specific order of which one I love the most, but those are definitely my 3 favorite colors. Okay, so the next question is, what is your biggest fear? My biggest fear is not me dying, but how I die. I don't want to die of a tragic death, like me dying in like drowning, or being shot, being murdered, something like that. I think that's what scares me the most. I'm not more so scared about death. I'm just scared of how I'm gonna die, something like that. Okay, so the next question is, what is your favorite book to read? So my favorite book to read, my favorite book that I've read so far is An American Marriage by Tayari Jones. It's just about this Black couple who are like newlyweds. They're dealing with, stuff with racism. The husband actually ends up being in jail for a crime that he didn't commit, and just like how they manage that relationship, while he's in jail, what it's like after he gets out of jail. So I just really love that book. Or I love Dear Martin by Nick Stone. It's about this boy who deals with racial profiling and stuff like that. And he actually writes letters to Martin Luther King Jr. So that's a good book. For anybody that loves to read, I would definitely recommend those 2 books. Okay, so the next question is, what is your favorite movie? My favorite movie is Dreamgirls with Beyonce and Jennifer Hudson. I love that movie so much. I just grew up watching it. I love the singing. I just love that movie. So that's definitely my favorite movie. Okay, so the next question is, what are your aspirations in life? So my aspirations in life is I definitely want to be a great mother. That is a big aspiration of mine. I want my kids to be able to come and talk to me, be able to come to me just in general. I want to have a strong, beautiful marriage. I want my kids to know that their mom and dad love each other very, very much. And if we did, that they wouldn't be here. Also, economically, financially, like successful. That's a big aspiration of mine too. I want to be able to leave something for my kids. Whether they keep it when I'm gone or sell it, like either way, I want to be able to leave something for them, leave a legacy, leave that for them, have something even if they pass it on to their kids, just something like that. So definitely family, that's a big aspiration of mine. Fame is not a big aspiration to me. I really honestly don't care about fame because I feel like if you know who you are as a person, if other people know who you are as a person, if people around you know who you are as a person and they love you for that, I feel like that's all that matters. I don't care about fame. I don't care about being known. None of that, you know what I'm saying? So that's really just my aspiration. Just family, financially successful, having a relationship with God. That is a big aspiration of mine, especially my family. Having a relationship with God is important to me. And yeah. Okay, so the next question is, if you could go back in time, where would you go? I would say I would either go back to the civil rights movement because I love history. So I would definitely go back to the civil rights movement just to see just to kind of get a feel like what they were dealing with and stuff. So I'm gonna definitely have to say the civil rights movement. Or I would go back to the 90s because y'all, I would love to go to a Tupac, a Biggie concert, a TLC concert, an NWA concert, you name it. I would love to go to any of them concerts. So definitely either the civil rights movement or the 90s. Okay, so the next question is, why did you start a YouTube channel? So the reason why I wanted to start a YouTube channel was just because I just want to have fun, just, go somewhere where I can just be myself, just keep it, 100, be honest with people, give people advice, give people tips, be positive, be a positive influencer on people. I also want to kind of capture memories for when I go off to college. I know I'm going to be, experiencing a lot in college, so I just want to capture it, on camera and upload it and just show y'all what it's like to be, in college. Okay, so the next question is, where do you see yourself in 10 years? Okay, so I'm 18 now, so in 10 years I will be 28, and my birthday was just in February, so I'll kind of be fresh 28. Definitely see myself somewhat getting started with my career. Probably plan either married at the time or seeing someone, hopefully about to settle down and start a family, stuff like that. Probably if I don't have kids at the time, probably gonna be spending a lot of time with my significant other, just traveling the world, traveling places, stuff like that. So yeah, that's probably where I see myself in 10 years. Okay, so the next question is, when do you want to have children? Okay, so y'all, I don't really have an age for when I want to have children because I've been told, don't really put an age limit on when you want to have kids because when you put an age limit on there, it's probably not going to be that age. So I don't really have an age limit. I just know that I want to be married and financially stable before I have kids, and I will be married and financially stable before I have kids because I don't want to be bringing my children into the world and mama and daddy not together, mama, her finances not up there to be able to take care of you, no. So I don't have an age, but if I did have an age, I would probably say my late 20s, 27, 28, 29, or probably my early 30s, 30, 31, 32 at the latest. So yeah. Okay, so the next question is, what motivates you to work hard? So it motivates me to work hard. This is gonna sound just a little crazy, but my kids, I don't have any kids. Probably won't have no kids for another decade and a half, but definitely my kids because I want to work hard so they won't have to, because at the end of the day I chose to bring them into this world. They didn't ask to be here. I don't want them to have to worry about, are we going to come home from school and the lights going to be turned off? Will there be food in the fridge? Stuff like that. I don't want them to have to think about that. So that's really what motivates me to work hard, because it's been plenty of times that I just wanted to just give up and I just thought that I couldn't do it. Okay, so the next question is, if you could go anywhere and money wasn't an issue, where would it be? If I could go anywhere and money wasn't an issue, I'm definitely going out the country. But I would definitely say Bora Bora. I want to go to Bora Bora. And somewhere in Africa. Africa has really pretty places that most people don't talk about, but definitely Africa and Bora Bora. Okay, so the next question, it actually has 3 parts to it, so I'm gonna just break them down. So it says, what do you want to major in? What school will you be attending? And what career path do you want to take? So the answer to the first question, what do you want to major in? I want to major in political science on a pre-law track because I eventually want to become a lawyer. What type of lawyer? I don't know yet. Yeah. The next question is, what school will you be attending? I can't say that right now. Y'all gonna have to wait for that. I really don't think I'm gonna tell y'all what school I'm attending either until I move in to my dorm or I do my dorm hall. Which one? I don't know yet. So yeah. And the last one is, what career path do you want to take? Like I said, I want to be a lawyer. I think I want to either go into business and corporate, or I want to go into child and family law because I dealt with that when I was growing up. And then eventually I want to become a judge. So I probably will more than likely go off into the child and family law. Okay, so the next question is, why did you move schools? So actually, y'all, I used to go to Cedar Hill. I was at Cedar Hill kindergarten through my freshman year. I did go there my freshman year. I went to the 9th grade center. After I left the 9th grade center, I actually ended up moving schools to Trinity Christian School. I ended up moving because there was something going on with my mom and dad to where they were like disagreeing on stuff. And my dad just felt this best. It was though me and my brother moved and went to Trinity because he felt as though we were going down the wrong road and that we needed to change of direction and we needed a change of environment and all of that. And honestly, y'all, it helped out a lot because I was doing some stupid, crazy things at Cedar Hill. And if I would have continued going there, I probably would have just ended up in a world of trouble. Let me tell y'all, your girl was not the best freshman when she was at Cedar Hill. Okay, so another question I have is, do you like football players or basketball players more? I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Ever since I've just grown up, I've always been attached more to basketball players because I actually like basketball. I used to play, even though I don't play anymore, I still like it, still can watch it all day at a tournament, like all of that. But after being at Trinity, I've just somewhat connected more with the football players than the basketball players. Maybe because it's a smaller school, I don't know. But even then, it being a small school, like, that's not going to change how people are. And I've had more friendships with football players than I have with basketball players. But I don't know. I wouldn't really say football is better, basketball is better. I think they're both the same. I mean, at the end of the day, they still boys. That ain't changing nothing. The only thing that changes is the sport. That's the only thing that changes them. Like, oh, he played football or oh, he played basketball. Okay, so the next question is, what is your favorite sport to watch? Okay, so to all of my athletes, I mean no disrespect because I love all sports. I don't discriminate. I don't discriminate on sports. I love all of them. But my favorite sport to watch is basketball. I used to play basketball, so it's easier for me to watch, easier for me to understand. For the longest, I didn't understand football, but now that I understand it, I love to watch it too. But the only type of football that I really like to watch is high school because once you get up to like college and professional, it's like, it's just like they don't really do it because they love it. Football students, football players, they do it because, they feel like this the only way they're gonna get to college. This the only way that they gonna make it out of where they at. I don't like NFL because they just like, I'm getting paid regardless, and you know, there's like no love in the sport. Not all NFL players though, but that's really why I don't like NFL. But definitely basketball. Basketball is most definitely my favorite sport to watch. Okay, so another question I have is, who do you think cheats more, football players or basketball players? I don't want to say the wrong answer. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm a little scared. I don't know who cheats more. I think both of them cheat to a certain extent. I've never actually dated a football player or like talked to a football player. I've only talked to basketball players. So I can't really say how they are in a relationship. But then at the same time, I've been around football players and I've seen them be in relationships, and some of them are not the most loyal people. But then at the same time, basketball players are not loyal. I've been cheated on by a basketball player. I've seen my friends be cheated on by basketball players. So I don't know. To me, they both kind of add up. I'm not going to say who cheats. Okay, so another question I have is, are you gay, straight, or bisexual? So actually, I am straight. I like boys and boys only, but I don't have anything against gay people or people that are bisexual. I think they are probably some of the coolest and sweetest people you will ever meet. Regardless of what they believe or how they feel about stuff like that, I still support them. I still love them. And at the end of the day, regardless of how they feel or what they believe, they're human just like I am. Okay, so the next question is, what is your current relationship status? So my current relationship status is single. I am not in a relationship. I do not talk to anyone. I am just chilling right now. I just want to get ready to go off to college and just kind of get started with like a fresh plate, not knowing anybody, nobody really not knowing me, you know, just starting all over, and just getting to know new people, being, you know, in a different environment, you know, trying to find myself as I grow up and, you know, grow into a young woman. That's really it. Okay, so the next question I have is, what was your longest relationship? So my longest relationship was, I guess you can say 2 years, but I wouldn't even really say 2 years because we were on and off a lot. So I would probably say my actual longest relationship, when we were actually together and not breaking up a lot, would most definitely be probably 6 months. But yeah, I'm gonna just say 6 months. But 2 years, I mean, it's whatever you want to call it. Okay, so the next question is, do you miss Hope? Yes, Hope LaMel, I miss you. For any of y'all that don't know, Hope LaMel is my friend. We used to be best friends when we were in middle school. We basically somewhat grew up together. We used to play basketball together, not only in middle school on the team, but my dad actually coached us and coached like us and a few of our other friends. Me and Hope have not always had the best relationship. Let me tell y'all, me and Hope have got into it. It was a time when me and Hope couldn't stand each other. We used to go back and forth, all of that. But if you saw us on the basketball court, you would have thought we were the best of friends. You would have thought, yeah, because we knew when it come to basketball, you put it aside. But yeah, I love Hope. Hope is my dog. She been there, you know, for me. She been there for me through a lot of things, just growing up, stuff like that. Our parents used to be really good friends, so of course we used to be with each other always. Even when she changed schools and went to Duncanville after our 8th grade year, and I was still at Cedar Hill, still used to spend the night at her house on school days and school nights. So yeah. Okay, so thank y'all for watching my YouTube video. Hopefully, you know, it just builds as I go. I don't know, maybe it won't. But let's just hope and pray that it builds as I go. If y'all like this video, please like it. If you want to, you can subscribe. I'm not really asking anybody to subscribe. But if you want to, you can subscribe. I would love for y'all to subscribe. Leave any comments in the comment section below. Tell me what y'all think. Tell me what videos y'all would like me to do. Just give me ideas. I'm kind of new to this, you know. I've never done this before, so if y'all can help me out, that would be great. Especially people that actually have YouTubes and you know y'all are used to stuff like this. So if y'all could just help me and just kind of get me started and just give me tips and corners and stuff like that, I would appreciate that a lot. So thank y'all for watching and see y'all next time.